the family really didn't want to have the video released. They had already settled with the city of Chicago. They had gotten a monetary settlement, but they were worried about reprisals. Okay. In some places, the police have to rein themselves in. They have to be mindful of what they're doing and think. But also, the perpetrators, the ones who are being so brazen, they have to give the police a little respect as well.
No, listen. If a cop
works
says
both ways.
If a cop tells you put your hands up or put your hands behind your back, you do it. That's the end of it.
Well, you don't start arguing right away.
You don't ask. You do it. That's the end of it. Oh, by the way, they found
that boy. Yeah.
The boy, the 9-year-old kid that got killed in Chicago. They found the murderer.
2 of them. One or two. Well, unless one of them was his father. His father was in a gang. And
but he wasn't.
He was killed. This 9-year-old boy was killed in reprisal for the fact that the father was in a rival gang. I mean, what level are we stooping to here? Where does religion come into this? I mean, this is our religious show.
Well, it's just disgusting.
Whatever happened to love thy neighbor?
Yeah, right? Sure.
When did it become do it to them before they do it to us? In fact, if you have an opinion, remember the number is 646-595-3275 on blog. And on Spreaker, it's 516-336-8510.
Or you can, we have a chat room also open.
And I do urge you, if you are going to call in, don't shoot the messenger. We're just reporting the news. We're just discussing here. We just want to have an open discussion. Okay? We don't want any arguing, really.
Yeah. Oh, and Saudi Arabia is going to be hit 50 men on terrorism charges. Just something.
No, that time they do something.
That's how they execute people. Yeah, it's going to be a mass execution. And in Kenya.
Oh, Boko.
No, the police
Boko Haram
killed 100 terrorists.
All right.
And they basically said for every one person that gets killed, they're going to kill 25 terrorists.
Well, that sounds in like what the terrorists say in reverse. For every one of us, we're going to kill 25 civilians.
That's the whole idea. They want to start scaring these guys.
Well, you got to get tough with them.
Yeah. They said that's enough.
They have no moral code.
So it's for everyone, and so they killed like 78 in one place and then 25 somewhere else. Just because they're all over the place. It's beyond being terrorists now. It's crazy. I don't even know what to say about this stuff anymore. It's just beyond me. And
it just seems to get worse and worse every week. Europe is still on alert. Brussels dropped their alert from 4 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay, as I said in the blurb, in New York, in America, in your big cities, you have the police, the anti-terrorism groups, the tactical force wearing army gear, carrying machine guns, okay, on the lookout, trying to protect us.
Yeah. It's terrible, and it doesn't seem to be any end. And the president,
all during a period when between Thanksgiving and Christmas, this is peace to all men, and
Yeah, well, what a joke. Now the the president of France, Hollande, he's getting serious. He's getting together a lot of countries. He got Russia to commit.
He had a long discussion and meeting with Putin, your friend.
Yeah,
Well, look,
they
Putin,
both went out horse riding without the shirts on, and they agreed on they should be doing something. They're all agreeing to do it because now Russia is in the middle of it also.
Well, Putin realizes that he can't do what he's doing alone. He's been fighting against the wrong enemy. He's got to be fighting against ISIS. And he's got to put his feelings for Assad aside, because ISIS is...
The more he kills of these other guys, ISIS is going to take over the space. It's not like he's going to kill,
Well, that's the point. ISIS is the one that has to go first.
Yeah. And plus ISIS is the one that's threatening him now. And Turkey's got to put their feelings aside, too. And, Turkey is technically in war with Syria. I mean, they're considered at war, those two countries. So there's not, they knocked down a Russian plane, which could have been a Syrian plane too, because they all fly the same airplanes. The Syrians fly the same planes.
Well, it's just a matter of the
colors, I guess.
Well, the emblem.
Yeah. You call it emblem, I said the colors, like gangs, They have their colors. Their emblems, yes. So I don't know who's gonna do anything about it anyway. But I think if they all agree on it, listen, you've got so much superior power between Russia, Turkey. Every country around us.
I mean, they keep talking about ISIS only has 30,000, 35,000 warriors, soldiers.
Yeah, I know, but they get killed, they get replenished.
Well, it's also the fact that they do what Saddam Hussein did. They embed themselves in with civilians, and the coalition is reluctant to do any fighting or bombing where there are civilians, because they're worried about reprisals, repercussions, by the UN or at The Hague, being charged with war crimes because civilians are dying. But when there's a war, unfortunately, there is a byproduct of war is that civilians get killed.
Oh, by the way, they're also talking that France may call an Article 5 from the, NATO.
Oh, originally they said they wouldn't do it because it wasn't a nation. They still don't consider ISIS or the terrorists. They don't consider the terrorists individually as a nation. It was an act of terror. So they said, who are they going to take an Article 5 out against?
ISIS, who now has their own land, and they say they have their own capital. Not saying it's right, but they claim to have their own nation. And I don't know, we just got...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you give us a call? We're talking about war. I think this might be a good place for you to play one of your favorite songs.
Yeah, you think? I don't know. Maybe it's a good time for us to get a cup of coffee. That's what I think.
Well, either way, it's a good place to fit in a song.
What do we hear? The helicopters are coming in. All right. That's good.
machine with a need to bleed you when the light goes green. Best believe I'm in the zone to be. From a yin to my yang to Z. Put a grin on my chin when you come to me, cause I'm weird, I'm a one of a kind, and I'll bring death to the place you're about to be. Another river of blood running under my feet. Forged in the fire little long ago. Stand next to me, you'll never stand alone. I'm last to leave, but the first to go. Lord, make me dead before you make me whole. I'll feed on the fear of the devil inside of the enemy faces in my sight. Aim with a hand, shoot with a mind, kill with a heart like Arctic ice. I am a soldier and I'm marching on. I am a soldier and I'm marching on. I'm basking the glow of the rising war. Lay waste to the ground of an enemy shore. Wade through the blood spilled on the floor. And if another one stands, I'll kill some more. Bullet in the breach and a fire in me, like a cigarette thrown to gasoline. If death don't bring you fear, I swear you'll fear these marching feet. Come to the nightmare, come to me. Deep down in the dark where the devil be. In the mall where the jaws and the razor teeth, where the brimstone burns and the angel weeps. Roll to the gods of across your path, and my silhouette hangs like a body bag. Hope is a moment now long past. The shadow of death is the one I cast. I am a soldier and I'm marching on. I am a warrior and this is my song. My eyes are steel and my gaze is long. I am a warrior and this is my song.
We're not just going to shoot the bastard. We're going to cut out their living guts and use them to grease the treads of our tanks. We're going to murder those lousy bastards by the bushel.
Now I live lean and I mean to inflict the grief, and the least of me is still out of your reach. The killing machine's gonna do the deed until the river runs dry and my last breath leaves. Chin in the air with a head held high, I'll stand in the path of the enemy line. Feel no fear, know my pride. For God and country I'll enjoy life. I am a soldier and I'm marching on. I am a warrior and this is my song. My eyes are steel and my gaze is long. I am a warrior and this is my song.
All right, now you sons of bitches. You know how I feel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Warrior song. And our phone number is 646-595-3275. We'd like to hear from you guys out there listening to the show. We want to know what you think about all this that's happening. You know, killings. Another killing around locally also. We'll discuss it with Dr. Mark when he comes back. He walked away for a minute. There's just too much happening. Can't keep up with it. When is it going to stop? You know, we're acting very much like humans do, which is not a compliment right now. So I don't know. Meanwhile, we'll play a little song here, just as a reminder. This is what we're going to have to do a little bit more of. If I can, I think my oops, something froze. That's not good. Ladies and gentlemen, we may